I'm still interested in piano. I don't know, I'm still working on it, I guess. You know, being a musician, it's, you learn all your life. One life is not enough. Oh yeah, I hated practicing. I loved music always, really, but I wasn't a child that wanted to practice all the time. I liked performing, but yeah, a couple of times it happened when I upset my teacher by not practicing. Countless, I don't know, maybe how many hours in 1 year? Tell me, and then I'll tell you.
How many hours do you think you do on average in a day?
It really depends. Sometimes 6, 7 hours, sometimes 2 hours, always different. Sometimes 10 hours I did, which is not so great. But when you have to deliver, you do it. The emotions of that music, that very music at that moment, that I need to get those emotions, you know, that's what I feel, that's what I imagine. And try to produce that through the sounds to the audience. So that's what I felt. If I play for one person, or if I play at Royal Albert Hall for 6,000, or Hollywood Bowl for, I don't know, whatever, more than 10,000 people, I try the same, I play the same. I mean, at least I try the same. No, it doesn't matter for me, either one person or 10,000. So the energy, of course, when you see a big crowd, it's a different experience, but I always try the same. No, it makes me more happy and excited. Well, that's a difficult question because I have many composers that excite me, and you know. At that very moment, what I play, for example, if I play Tchaikovsky, of course it will be Tchaikovsky. If it's go for Chopin, so it works like that. Yeah. It's difficult to pick one. They're all unique and individual in their own ways, so those geniuses. After playing a concert, next morning you might feel a little bit exhausted emotionally, but as soon as I come on stage, again, if I have to play next day, and I start playing, and start hearing those sounds, music itself inspires you and excites you, and you immediately get that energy from somewhere. Really, I can't really explain how it happens, but music itself inspires me. Now, no. Absolutely no. Oh yes, well, it's not the goal, but one of the goals, yes. It's like a storytelling. My current recital program is about love and death, yeah, and so it's like a storytelling, absolutely through sounds of piano. When I'm flying or traveling, I try not to think too much about music, because already my life is full of music. It's all about that. But when I have some time off, and like you asked me about flights, for example, if I have a 16-hour flight, that's my forced vacation. So I rest. I watch movies, I read books, or I just sleep, whatever. Yeah. But when I'm in a practice room or on stage, then of course it's music time. Well, I found out that the best food is before the concert is sushis, because you feel full, you don't feel heavy, and your brain works well. That's what you need, and because it requires very high concentration on stage. Yes and no. Sometimes it's great when we pianists, we have to deal with whatever we are given, unfortunately. Unlike string players, they have their own instrument. If you have a great one, you have a great instrument everywhere. And we have to deal with whatever we get. So when we get a great one, of course. When we don't have a great Steinway, then it can be a little frustrating. Well, a couple of times it happened that the piano barely held up, till the end of the concert. Happens sometimes, but not that often, luckily. On stage, yes. Yeah, I feel like the instrument and myself like one living body. Oh, it really depends on what kind of piece. When I was younger, it would take me to learn one concerto, standard concerto, which is about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. It would take me maybe 4, 5, 6 months from start till you're playing with an orchestra in the concert. But with the time, with the schedule, it shortened. So my personal record was a small concerto by Prokofiev #1, which is 16, 17 minutes long. I had to learn in 8 days. You have to keep up with the schedule, yeah. So that's how it goes. You have to just learn it, memorize and play, and it's not only about just memorizing and playing it, but how playing, getting the interpretation and everything. It can be a little stressful, but better not to do it that way.